Mic check. Mic check. All right, it's working. Cool. What's up, guys? Is the music loud, by the way? Ninja, you teach me so much. Thank you, bro. Good job. You learned, bro. Mic a bit louder, music down. Alright. Tone down the music. Higher the mic. So maybe it's maybe this is a little bit better. Alright, I think it's good now. I like it. I like it. My streams are always low audio. Shit, man, that means the music is too loud, but shit, I don't like it. We need this music, by the way, bro. See what's going on in the market. We're losing 40K at the moment. Yeah, could happen. We'll see. Low a little the music. Damn, bro. We need to find the optimized settings. Alright. There we go. Hold on, let me just switch this up real quick. I think I like this playlist better. Alright. So yeah, we'll talk about some Bitcoin today. I'll just discuss the plays from yesterday. I have this chart open because I see that you said can you time out call askers? Shit, what do you mean, bro? Don't be banning people, man, for no reason. Your laptop is maxed out and you can't hear me? Damn, bro, like shit. I don't think the mic could even go higher. If I higher it, see, like, alright, let's try this. Higher the mic, and now I'm about to lower the music just a little bit. Alright. This right here has to be optimized. There's no way this is not optimal settings. Mic check 1 2. All right, it's fine on my MacBook laptop, so I think we good. So maybe I could start now. Chat's gonna troll me and say that the voice is too low now. All right. So where are we? So I have this chart open because of these trend lines. So many trend lines on this chart, but these trend lines here aren't really. I wouldn't consider them like giga trend lines, and what I mean by like very big confluence, but they're trend lines nonetheless. All right, so we got this chart open. We're trying to find that range chart. Okay, right here. So by the way, just to say, I'm currently just long on spot on Bitcoin. So I took a long yesterday on the first dip. So like, if you guys were in the stream yesterday, remember we was up here at 43 and I said I would just wait until 40K, and once we dipped here, like from like 40.6 to 40.3, I was just market buying every time I saw strength. So just market buy, and then when we pumped, I took some profit at 42 because, you know, I was expecting a giga pump, and then I closed the rest like I think before New York session around 42.8, 43. So on this dip, I didn't really long I didn't long this dip because first of all, the way I look at it is we should not have came back down here. We should have just started trending up, or at least test 45. So yeah, this dip here, I'm not long yet. I'm still waiting, and I'll talk about where I would look to long. But yeah, what's good? What's good, Dino? I see you in the stream, bro. We got 2 mods in here. So yeah, the prices, there's a lot of flow right now. From what I see, based on the books, I see that Coinbase is buying the dip, and maybe we can see what. I'm guessing that China is selling, of course. So maybe we can see a deeper look at China. So before that, we have this trend line here that I wouldn't really give a big level, but maybe we can find other trend lines. All right, let's see how many charts I got. So yeah, I'm just going through some charts right now, and just like, you know, to get an idea. But I kind of mentioned these trend lines here, so I will be giga longing over here. So 36 to 37, that's a giga long for me. So I'm willing to lose like 10 or 15% of my account here, no cap. And I'm fine with that, because if I'm long in 36, 37, bro, I'm holding that shit, you know? So I'll take a big loss, 10, 15% loss. It'll hurt, but you know, at least then I would know the bear market is here. I think the mic gets low when I drink, so the mic moves away from my mouth, but it should be better now. Yeah, so if you're longing now, knife catch, this is kind of knife catching, because I mean, we'll draw some levels in a second. Bro, all I see is Mike in the chat, bro. Like, damn, bro. I thought we did good. All right, here, let me try something else. Nope, that turns the music too low. How about this? All right. So I think the music is very low now, but let's see. Yeah, I lowered the music very low, bro. Like, when I watch the replay of this stream, I just like to hear some music, bro. Let me just see. Alright. Yeah, they do want everything perfect, bro. Alright. Anyways, let's continue. They on some shit. Alright. So where were we? Hold on. It's hot in my room. Let me just turn the AC up a bit. Yeah, this is the thing about emergency streams. So like, they're unplanned, so it's a bit messy. But we're gonna try to see if we could draw. First, I want to go through all my charts. But first, I do want to say that I did long Solana. So on this wick here, I market bought on spot at around, I believe it was like 119 when I just market bought. Didn't take profit. So like, if we do come back down, Solana, I'm gonna be longing in this region from like 100. So that's one coin I'm gonna be longing on spot, Solana. And if we break 100, then shit, bro, I'm gonna be holding a bag and looking at 70 to 80, worst case scenario. But yeah, we're gonna just long Solana. I think I mentioned SRM before, so we got the initial move right here, because these are some spot longs that I will look to play. So you see the demand candle, the breaker, So like, if price is gonna retrace on the next dump, then can fill a SRM bag over here, assuming the bull market is not over. It'll be some nice fills around $5. FTT, so over here is the breaker candle, and this is what Trabucca, whatever his name is, he's trying to protect it, because I guarantee you this shit would have already nuked. So he's holding it up here, so this is a solid buy if we do bottom now. So like, even right now at 50, it's a solid buy, because your invalidation is below 50, so that's like $2 away. But if we lose that level, like if we lose 50, then over here, some spot buys, 36 to 38. So I'm just gonna be watching Solana on dips, to be honest, because I like the Solana ecosystem and Ethereum is just garbage. So we're gonna long the blood over here, just in case we do get a wick down. So I just wanted to just say my altcoin picks. As for Bitcoin, let's see what we have. Let's see if we could talk about any charts. All right, some TA on ADA would be appreciated. Oh, okay, sure. I will look in ADA in a little bit. So for now, we'll just focus on Bitcoin, because I think 24 minutes until the daily closes. So China. All right, this is trading light. So let's see. So you can see, right? Let's just take a look at Binance. All right, let me just remove the clutter. All right. So you see the CVD. I talked about CVD many times, but you can see China, they're pretty much flat and not aggressively buying, and they continue to be selling. So CZ, OKEX, the boys in Asia are selling, and this could be due to what's going on in China. There's like a lot of things that are throwing red flags of basically like quote unquote, you know, crisis coming into effect. So they could just be reacting to news and selling, right? So they're not aggressive. We're gonna look at what else. So we have OKEX. Let's see, OKEX. The same as well. You can see OKEX pretty much CVD going down, right? For a pretty long time. Since 49Ks, they've been selling, see? Like, they just been selling. They really haven't been aggressively buying. China, one of the dominant China exchanges. So OKEX is selling, Binance is selling. Let's take a look at Bitfinex. Same thing. Bitfinex sold the top, continued selling. So they haven't really aggressively bought as of yet. All right, so Bitfinex, Binance, all selling, not aggressively buying at the moment. What else? What else do we have? All right. Yeah, that's Binance. But so now we're gonna look at Coinbase. They just started buying. You see? See, they were selling before, right? Because they didn't get their 42K fills. But around here, they do like this price, and this could be institutions in the US buying, right? So they're buying this dip. Doesn't mean the bottom's in, but at least they're buying, you know? So yeah, now that we looked at that, we have an idea of like who's selling, who's buying, right? So once we start seeing the sellers buying, that will give us another indication that, okay, we could be bottoming out. So until we see some aggressive CBD buying from these other spot exchanges that hold a big influence, then I think we would still continue to, you know, go down. All right, that's that. What else can we look at? So we just throw up the XO charts. We're gonna pull up the sessions profile from yesterday. All right, so as you can see, this yellow here is Asia session. So they pretty much started this dump yesterday, started the dump with the rally, and now we will see how they play out. Because if they do dump further, then we do have our downside targets, and I think we'll just talk about that for now. I have the levels on the white chart, but white doesn't look so clean on the stream for some reason. It's like a very bright, but this chart has like the levels that I would be playing basically. So oh yeah, okay, I could turn that sound off. I know what that is. That's just some orders getting. So we'll just do like, what is this, Bitcoin? So we'll do 20 Bitcoin. So when somebody buys or sells 20 Bitcoin, we're gonna get a notification because that's a significant amount. So it's good to hear these sellers. What the hell? Oh shit, 35.16. All right, somebody's buying here. See, Coinbase, they're buying. So 20 Bitcoin, if you think about it, it's what is that? 80K, 800K. So 800K market buy on a spot exchange. So that's like, you know, good amount of money for a market buy. Because on this sell pressure, you can get filled easy. But anyways, we'll do 30 so we won't have to hear it so much. But okay, so now that we already long this level, right? This white chart is very bright. I'm not even gonna lie, even for myself, it's very bright. So I want to see if I could replicate these levels over here on a different chart. All right, so we got 43. All right, so 40.3. We're just gonna draw a level at 40.3. Whatever, you know what? We're just gonna stick with the white chart. Sorry, guys. I know it sucks, but maybe if I change it and these areas hold. Let's see purple. Okay, too dark. Too dark. Too dark. Shit, man. There's like no. Alright, so I'm gonna need a lighter chart that's not as white. Alright, so anyways, back to the point. So we long the first touch, right, of this consolidation range, right? These were my levels for weeks, right? We had range highs at 40.5, 40.6, right? Above here. We had the mid-range equilibrium, 36s, and we had the range lows. So this range was exactly 77 days, right? So we broke it out here and we never retested. So my play would be to long the first retest, which I did, but I already took profit because I didn't see the strength that I wanted to see. I wanted to see price go right above 45K, and then I would have been happy. But when I saw the stall here, I got out. And the plan is not to long the second touch because we should not be revisiting this area. So the next plan is to long in this zone, which would be from 38K. So that's where I'm going to be sitting. And yeah, I'll be sitting here just in case they dump. But right, so the plan is to just wait over here, because if we start building a bullish structure over here, then I could pull some leverage longs. You know, I don't really need to catch the bottom because you know, we could get some longs here, but just be patient. So my bids over here, I have one bid at 38K or around 38Ks, a blind bid, and then after that, if I do get filled on that, then I would basically manage my position and look to long, because after this downside momentum, we could literally nuke right through 38K. And then the next area would be the equilibrium. Can you guys see the equilibrium on this light chart? It is around 36.7. That's my equilibrium in this range. So 36.7 is where I'm going to want to see price hold. So that will be another area that I will long as well. And we can look at these levels on a different chart. But the last line of everything is going to be this candle over here. I'll show you guys on a darker chart. Oh yeah, just for fun, we have the Tom Brady commercial at the top, bro. Well played by Sam. He is a legend. Like, do you know how savage you gotta be just to, like, you know, dump all your coins on the market? You pay like 15 million or 10 million for a commercial, and you just dump everything. You first bait them into thinking that it's going to 300, and you literally just slow kill them and then buy back lower. And then if they held up here, if price retraces, then look, hey, you know, the holders win, right? But this is just, you know, markets is savage, bro, right? But yeah, where are we on Solana since we're here? We're at this level over here, which is why I long this area, because from here, from this breaker candle, that's where Sam said, all right, we're going up. Because nobody's moving Solana except for Sam, to be honest. So he moved it up here, so we're going to expect him to at least like this level on the way down. Because there would be panic below 100, and I don't think it would look good. But if we do go below 100, then we got 86, right? We got these areas to all scale in, right? So I'm just going to be long in the dump. No stop loss. Straight up investing. Long in the dump. Because if the bull market's not over, you can expect Solana to just rally up. It will be rallying easier than this dump. Because this was more so like distribution. Especially here, bro. I remember watching it here. It was disgusting over here. But yeah, we're holding Solana. We're long in that. As for Bitcoin, have these trend lines. Okay. Got this area. Hold on. Oh, perfect. We have the levels here, kind of. So let's, like, got this. So this trend line over here, I consider it viable, because just watching price at the trend line, you can see we try to hold it up, and then we just got this candle. So you can look at it as a support and resistance. So I consider this trend line to be a valid one, right? So ideally, if we pump, that's going to be an area that can give us some, you know, good plays on the upside, and look at it as resistance. So I have this yellow line here. I'm going to try to figure out why I put it. Okay, so this is just basically the break of this resistance retest. So I don't, okay, this candle, okay, I see why I put it. So the yellow line is basically this breaker candle. And you can see how once we close above here, we retested, and then we lifted off from here, right? So that's why I put that yellow line, because that's how I play my market shifts, right? We closed the hourly above here on this, market shifted, we got the dip, and then boom. So similar to how we would play along over here, right? So we got many levels, and equilibrium is 36 on this range. I feel like the white chart is a little bit more optimized. But yeah, so here's my level of complete defeat to the bull market. Like, if we lose this level, then, you know, it was good knowing you boys. But even here, like, you can see this block here. we're about to come around 38. That's nice. But here, this candle here, this is the candle that I don't want to see we close below. So 35.5. Because if you remember this candle, this was when the squeeze happened, and a lot of people got wrecked on this candle. So that's going to be the last area that holds. So equilibrium, 36, 37K, and then 35.5K. Below that, and I think we are going to nuke below here. All right, so that's just how I'm playing it. And I'm still holding spot. So I lost. Because when I shorted 52.8, right? When I shorted up here, literally, the top. Like, shorted it. I wrecked myself by leaving bids that I didn't know. So once I shorted it, I didn't really hedge much. So we held spot. And, you know, we're down on spot, bro. It's all good. So even from this dump here, I took 18% loss on my spot Bitcoin. But in between, I made trades to make up for the 18%. So it's all about stacking Bitcoin at the end of the day. All right, so now that we discussed that, we have 9 minutes until close. So let's just talk about what we want to see in order for us to take some possibly leverage positions. First of all, with price like this, I'm not gonna really go crazy with the leverage, because we can dump further. Like this price action here is just down only. Like you have an order block here, you know, it just doesn't look good. So you don't really want to go crazy with the leverage, but we can play lower time frame market shifts. Like we have this low here. Like even price action just looks very bad. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Right, let's see what else we got. So we have those trend lines. Let's see if I get a clean chart. This is a bit cleaner of the level that I'm talking about. So you see, it looks cleaner on this chart, but this, you can look at this area as a range, and we broke it here. So this is where you don't want to see Bitcoin close, right? If we do come to 35, 36, you want this to get bought up quickly. Like I'm talking about 1 to like 20 minutes max in this area, because that will show that we have real demand. But if price is gonna stall here, then it's not gonna be good. All right, so you can see the downtrend, we shifted on that squeeze, and if we come back, that's where you're gonna want to see the real demand. So that's downside. But as far as right now, we have this level here as well. This is 39.68. So if I'm playing bullish on this level, then we're still good, right? So lower time frame, it looks very bad, like absolutely trash. Just look at it. This is like legit bear market price action. It's very hard to try to like play it because it's not really organic. This is just like selling, max selling. Like just look at it. When do you see price action like this? You really don't, you know? So you just got to be careful and wait until demand comes. So like the best thing you can do is just, you know, just be patient and wait for the volume dips. Like this one, we had a lot of volume on this dump. But if I'm gonna look at my other chart real quick, we hit trend lines right on the bottom of my other chart. So, and like, I don't even think I could draw those trend lines. All right, let me see. Let me see if I could. Just give me a second. All right, so that's one trend line. Started it from July 16th. Okay, so let's see if we can draw that same trend line. So we had something like this on my other chart, July 16th. So on my other chart, I have one trend line that hit like this. Because I remember drawing that trend line too. So we have the diagonal resistance, right? You can see the resistance diagonally. And then here it is touching. So that's one trend line that can be good, but it's not a very strong one. But I do have stronger ones. I'm giving you all my secret trend lines. So just remember, if we catch the bottom here, you know who gave you the giga trend lines. All right, so the second trend line that it touched would be purple. So let's see where the purple one starts. Give me a second. 29th, October 20th. 29th, October 20th. Something like this. See? So these trend lines here are hitting on my other chart. And this, the top yellow line is more of it's a stronger trend line, right? And then I have another trend line that's hitting as well. Let me just take a look, because it's on a different browser, so I can't really show that chart. All right. And then I have another one that started on November 8th. So these trend lines are very strong, boys. November 8th. This is the trend line area right here. So like something like that. All right, the slope on this one is a bit hard. Let's see, did we get it? No, the slope was weird. But yeah, November 8th is hitting as well. So this yellow one right here, if we zoom out, we had the resistance, the break, retest, 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 right? And now, if we're gonna look at it, first retest here, 2, 3, break, consolidation, and now we are hitting it. So these trend lines are pointing up, which is a good sign. But we'll just wait for more confirmation. So even if we're looking at 30-minute time frame, it just looks bad. Like every time frame I look at it, it doesn't look good. So like at least let's get a higher low before we get long here. But I am long on Sol and holding spot Bitcoin, and hopefully we get like one final dump, and then we go big long. Cause like honestly, I don't really have. Usually I have plays, but in this price action, it's very little that you can do if you don't want to get chopped, right? Just look at it. It just sucks. It's just down only like the bear market. So you just got to be patient. Maybe play some altcoins or just study or something. So yeah, I haven't really talked to the chat. So, wow, I just realized 500 people in here. That's crazy. I think that's the new high. Damn, bruh. That means the market is down bad if we got 500 in here, bro. Shit, man. We probably gonna nuke now. The stream is 500. We about to nuke, man. Down bad. All-time high on viewers. People think I'm gonna give them the bottom entry. Shit, bro. Hopefully. But yeah, scalping lower time frames, right? We're gonna get our favorite EMA out, 20. The secret algorithmic EMA. The 20 EMA. Right? This is a secret EMA. And we're gonna use that if we want to scalp. So maybe I will scalp, and maybe you can get along before the volume comes in. So what we want to see, if we do want to scalp this shitty price action, is some type of break of structure on the lower time frame. And my favorite is the 3 minute. So we're talking about this, and we're talking about this. But we know China is about to open right now, actually the daily open. So we just be patient. So the break of structure would be at least closing above here and then coming back down for a dip. Because right now we are at that range high level where we can be bottoming here. But with this type of price action coming into it, it's not as strong, you know? So we wait for a break, a trend change, and then we look to long instead of just longing blindly. So once we break up here, now we could just wait for a dip because we have invalidation below here or below here. And then on the downside, we have this area of resting liquidity. So we know people longing are going to have their stops here or here. So when price comes to these levels, we can look to catch mean reversion plays. So that's where I will be waiting. And as far as shorting, I don't think I want to short. I'd rather just wait for a dip because you will have better RR on a dip versus a short, in my opinion. So yeah, it's about being patient. So like you see on the 5 minute, we closed above this candle. So kind of a shift. So even if you long a dip, your invalidation is here if you're scalping. But I like to use swing points on the 3 minute time frame. So I consider this a pivot on a 3 minute. So if you are interested to long 40Ks, your best bet is to wait for the lower time frame break of structure. Because right now you're just literally catching a downtrend knife. See, we have the initial swing, we have a higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. I know it's cliche, but this is how it works. We closed above the EMA, so that's the first sign of bullishness. Now we just have to be patient, close above here, and wait for a dip, because now we have that invalidation. And 40.6 is kind of a good level, but I don't want to long the retest, you know? So I'd wait for confirmation first. Because like this 43K area is the block. This is the order block. So any targets, if you're gonna long here, is going to be at this order block. You can even take profit here. So like, let's say this something like this happens right now. I may take a long. Like if we do this, right? We get above here, we break the structure on the 3 minute. Now, we just sit for a dip and try to catch the dip as low as possible to the invalidation. Because we have the confirmation. So we just hit the long and then we just wait for a close below. And we could target, you know, right here is a 4R. Right here is 2.5R, right? But ultimately, we want to target that hourly order block. So that's a 8R. So this is what I mean by risk to reward. And if you get stopped out, it's fine, you know, because it's good risk to reward. So you just happily take it and just get stopped out, bro. Like, it's nothing. You lose 1 or 2% of your account for a good trade. I'll take these all day. So now we got the 3 minute candle testing that pivot, right? So the key is to close above it. That's what I like to wait for. Once we get that close above here, we form that break of structure on the 3-minute time frame, right? See, now you can see the sellers, the bots, they're selling here because they don't want the trend to change. Got the whole suite for confirmation. Trend heuristic confirmation. So there we go. So we got that break that we wanted. All right. Now that we have the break, we have a setup on lower time frame. So now it's all about being patient. It's all about waiting to long closest to your invalidation. You know, which would be, because now your invalidation is below this low right here, because that's the swing. But see, we didn't even close above it. See, the algos and the bears, they came alive. 25 seconds. Let's see. 25 seconds. Coinbase as well. We got this level marked. So I did mark this level. It's interesting because this level is marked. That means it is significant. Oh, there we go. See? Initial breaker candle. Ah, see? Everything is... That's why you have like 30 charts, because you can always see something that you miss, right? You guys see this, right? Breaker candle that shifted the trend, and price is struggling at it right now. We broke, and now we're here again, trying to break back above it. Price action is king, boys. So yeah, let's go back to lower time frame and see that we did not get that confirmation. See, we did not get it. It was supposed to close, then we long. So longing now is more risky because we didn't get that trend break. We got sort of a double top. So yeah, I just been talking a lot, but we do got people in here, so I want to tell you guys to like my video on YouTube first. I need some likes on YouTube. So 500 people, that's crazy. I don't think we have 500, so I'm grateful for everyone that joined the stream. So hit the like button on this video. Oh shit, I didn't even give you the video. Hold on. It was $8. I need the YouTube algos on my side. So this is the video. Let me get 20 likes. 20. We almost had 100. Daily stream, 3 days in a row. 3 days in a row. Let's get it. And it's because, like, the way I look at it is like, if I could help someone not get wrecked, it's good, man. It's good, because when I was learning, I got wrecked, and but at the end of the day, you want to make your own decision. So, but if I could throw some awareness out there, then you know it helps. Because some people message me and say, like, you know, I help them from not getting wrecked. So like, that's pretty cool to know that. ADATA, so I don't get wrecked. Yo, bro, I saw you type ADA like 10 times in the stream, bro. I already know you wrecked, bro. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Cardano, that's one coin that I would not be long right now because, bro, they pretty much pumped this shit. Like, I just want you to look at what Cardano was in the bear market. What is that? 5 cents? 6 cents? 5 cents, 6 cents. So holding a bag in Cardano is not ideal, brother. But I guess you have some levels here to protect, right? So you have 180s for protection. Oh, there we go. We got that break. Hold on. Let's go back to Bitcoin. So we got the fake out. Where's that 3-minute time frame? All right. Perfect. This is good price action here, because now this candle was the fake out for the bears, right? Bears got faked out, market shorted, fake double top, but we broke structure. So when I see price action like this, it tells me that bulls are alive, because now they're printing fake outs. See that fake out 5 minute? Oh, see, when you look on the 5 minute, it looks bullish. So like, perspective, bro, perspective. Even 15 minute looks bullish. It's good to look at it from all angles. So now that we have that, we got the bullish engulf in 15, we got the second follow through. We are waiting for a dip, because now we have invalidation. And if we miss the dip, that's what happens when you wait for confirmation. See, there it goes. But now we had the breakout. Now we could just sit and wait for a dip. That's all there is to it. Just sit, wait for a dip, because you got the structure break. 5 minute time frame, right? We're gonna wait for the first dip. So ideally, I want to see something like this, like some stalling, a bounce here, and then coming back down. We get that long closer to invalidation, and now we're gonna try to time the trend on lower time frame. We'll try to time it, and yeah, just made 900. Damn, bro, making bank. $900 on a 20-second long. Let's go, bro. Good shit, bro. Good stuff. Good stuff, bro. Good stuff. It was $8. Oh, we got 40 likes. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate you guys. 40 likes on the vid. So here's what we're looking for now, assuming this is the low. Because now, here's the thing, right? If we long this dip, our plan was that we formed a higher low, and now we can start trying to trend upwards. Now, if price runs away from us, then it's fine, because we could just wait for a dip anyway. So that's what I'm going to be waiting for, even after this stream. So maybe I'll stream for like 10 more minutes, but I'll be waiting to catch a long dip, small risk. So like maybe 1 or 2% risk. But like I said, I'm long on Solana. I market bought. So I was sitting. So Solana on spot, I was sitting at 114. And when I watched that dump, I saw it come to 116. And then I think I just saw the buy pressure coming up, right? So we literally went to 118, and then once I saw 118, I tried to put limit orders, and then I saw more, so I just market bought, and I got filled around here on this candle over here with the market buy. And now we're just gonna hold that, because if Bitcoin does bottom here, then I would think all these altcoins are gonna start to rally, because like look at this, like TWAP, and now look at this price action. It looks completely different to what we had. So we can always add to this Solana long. Holding spot, we can add to leverage, you know? But if I'm longing here, it's going to be like a intraday position. And I'm gonna hope that we get a dip. Yes, sir. Thank you, Ghost Chain. Learned so much. Yeah, you see, this happens where price just runs without you, and we just had to be apes and long the trapped area. But it's all good, you know. You don't lose money. Daily open pump, yeah, see, there you go. Fading the daily open. Yeah, see, probably should have watched that 30-second time frame. Because like if we're playing 30-second time frame, so this area here is the break of structure, 40.7. See? Longing on the 30-second time frame, we would have broke structure here. And I'm usually watching these time frames. And this would have been the chance to get long because we had the structure break. So 3 minutes versus 30 seconds. So yeah, we have the structure break, and now we can just, you know, be patient and wait for a dip. It's fine because I'm already holding spot. So even if we start hardcore trending, we can get in, because upside target is going to be this block here. So any upside target would be 43 to 42,400. So if you want to invalidate here or you want to invalidate here, you want to at least try to get as close as possible. So clear structure break. Now we just have to wait for some selling momentum to come and just, you know, no hesitation along the dip. And there we go. Invalidation, invalidation, invalidation. What happens if we pass target? Then that's good because we have more targets on the upside. We've got the trend line over here, and we have the cluster, and we have the breaker candle at 44.5. So there's a lot of resistance on the way up. That's why I don't think it's going to be easy, but intraday trading can be good. So over here we can get a bounce, right? And this would be an aggressive long. Like if I'm playing high leverage on the lower time frames, I'm just gonna sit in this orange zone on the 15-second time frame, right? You can see 15 seconds. And once we get in this zone, I'm just gonna wait for a bullish candle, mark it long, and if we close below it, just mark it out real quick. Like literally probably $20, $30 stop loss. Because one, it's the break with the trapped people that try to short, bots, whatever, they're gonna try to come out so we can get a small bounce. But ideally we're gonna want to long as close as possible from like 4,500 to 4,700, and then invalidate below 40.1 over here. So I think that's what I'm gonna be waiting for. So that's on Bitcoin. And as for Solana, since it's a spot position, I will just hold. Even if we come back down to 120, I will hold and look to scale in at these levels, 105, 97, 87. So we're just gonna scale in here and just hope the bull market's not over. What should we buy into right now, man? I don't know, bro. Buy into whatever you think is bullish, because these are good areas. So I would look at some, so somebody said Ethereum. We haven't even looked at Ethereum, but Ethereum is just, you know, it's not good. Ethereum looks very bad. So here's the level that price is bouncing. So let's just try to find a reason why price is bouncing here. So we'll draw, if I could draw a horizontal line. See, I don't even know how to draw the horizontal. Oh, there we go. So we just drew a horizontal line, and we're gonna try to figure out why is price bouncing here. Figures. So this was the last candle that shifted us. You guys see this candle here? That was the last candle that shifted us to this upside. So even if you're long in Ethereum right now, your invalidation would be below here. So even long in Ethereum, you have good risk to reward if Bitcoin bottoms, because below here on a 4-hourly close, you're wrong. So I personally wouldn't, but I'm just talking about invalidation versus whatnot. Because, like, you have that candle, that price should hold above. We already closed once above it, and now we're again. So, like, closing below that is the invalidation. So if we do bottom here, then Ethereum, I think, would be a nice play as well, because your invalidation is like a close below it, and you can see the risk to reward here. It's very good. All right, 12R, 8, 4. Anything above 2R is really good risk to reward. But if it does lose this level, then the next level is going to be here. I would say around this area, because this is untested. We kind of fake tested it, but what is that, 24? And then over here is the shift. So scaling into Ethereum from 2300 to 25, assuming that we are not in a bear market, because so this area here is similar to that 35K level on Bitcoin, right? The downtrend broke here, so ideally we should not even go below 2300. So even if you long Ethereum now, right? If you're sitting on lower time frames, right? You have the 4-hour level here. So first of all, we broke this little structure that we had, but it can be enough, but it might not be enough, because even if you long, right, let's say you put your stop loss below here, can target 2R, not really good, right? You want to long in this zone, and we still have this swing on a 3-minute time frame that needs to break. Or you can say this one here. So like if we close above here and then we dip, you at least have the confirmation that we broke the structure. So longing like that would be better. But longing here now is just not worth it to me. So Ethereum could be a good long if Bitcoin bottoms. So now let's just get back to Bitcoin and just take a look. So yeah, we're gonna sit and wait around these areas with tight invalidation. 1% risk, whatever you want to risk, 1-2% risk, because 43Ks would be targets. So yeah, I think I will end the stream soon. I know like there's a lot of people in the chat. That's crazy. Appreciate everyone that has joined the stream. I would say if you are new to the stream, you can join my Discord. It's on my Twitter. I'll try to link it. So yeah, Discord, just a community of traders, you know, sharing ideas, some trolling, but mainly it's like building a community of traders. And as for my sponsor, I got Delta Exchange, futures platform. It has many pairs. You can use, you know, you can trade spot. You can invest in their yield strategies. If you don't want to trade, you can just park your Bitcoin or whatever and make money as it goes up. They got the robo strategies, right? If you don't want to trade this price action, they would trade it for you and you can still make profit. Wow, on the white screen it looks very bad. Horrible. But yeah, if you need a new exchange, just check out Delta. Use my ref link because they are sponsoring the stream. And support. That's how you support the Ninja for these high quality streams. Somebody said what playlist? We are listening to this playlist currently. All right, I will look at AVAX in a second. I will look at AVAX for a second. And should be ending the stream in about 10 minutes or less. So this is more so answering questions and waiting as close as possible to invalidation. And now that we have the levels on 3-minute time frame, we can now go to 30-second time frame and wait for a shift of trend on the 30-second and then long. I know it sounds complicated, but it's really not. It's really not. Can you trade for us, Ninja? Sure, man. Just send me 1 Bitcoin, bro, and I'll do like 50x leverage. And if I make it, I'll send it back. If not, then you know we both get liquidated. Can we do it 1 minute? Yeah, sure. You can do 1 minute. It doesn't matter. Just wait for that. Somebody said, how many months/years did you need to become profitable? Well, for me, I started 2017. I bought the top. Once I bought the top, I got wrecked. So 2018, 2019 was more so continuously getting wrecked. And then I would say November 2019, that's when I started making consistent profit. And it was because I started journaling my trades. I started, you know, going more for percentages versus money. So I started growing the account slowly. And then March 2020 happened. I think I lost like over 20% on one trade. But after I took that 20% loss on my portfolio, I longed Ethereum at like $108, and I made like 90% because I did a 10x long. And then yeah, so like from there on, we just started being consistent, because once you experience March 2020 and you manage your risk, nothing in the market, you can't get wrecked after that. So like if you experience March 2020 and you survive that day trading on leverage, then you know you're good. Because if you're new, I don't think you know how bad it was that day. We're talking about hedge funds getting liquidated. We're talking about Bitcoin was about to go to zero. You see $0. Bitcoin could have went to zero, but I don't know if you guys know Arthur Hayes. He closed BitMEX. He shut it down. If he didn't shut it down, then we probably would have went to zero on futures. Because what happened is when someone's getting liquidated, right? Just think about it like this. If you ever got liquidated, you probably know. So when you're short and you're getting liquidated, you have to buy your short, or the exchange has to buy your short, right? So in order for you to get successfully liquidated, the exchange needs to buy it, right? So if you're long, in order for you to get liquidated, the exchange has to sell it. So what happened on March was, during the crash, there was over 10 million in liquidations on the sell side, right, that needed to get liquidated, but there was no demand on futures, right? Because market makers were scared to buy, because you have a 10 million bid chasing you down. So you can look at it like 10 million on the sell side with no buyers, so they can't liquidate, right? And price is going down, so they're chasing the price down with that 10 million order. So what happened was, he shut off the exchange, and once he shut it off, then you know the selling stopped, because the liquidation engine stopped. And then after that, there was a 10% premium on spot. So Coinbase, Bitcoin was 3,700, and on BitMEX, Bitcoin was like 3,200. So if you did a 100x long, you would have made bank, because you can't get liquidated because you have a 10% premium. Few understand what I'm saying, but if it does happen again, trust me, we're making bank. All right. All right, so here we go. You see, the 20 EMA, why I like it is because a lot of algorithmic bots use it. So you see the algos are starting to buy at the first touch because we, you know, trended upwards. Here you can see it, they try to buy the first touch, stopped out. So these are just algo bots playing trend trading strategies with tight losses. So like they'll try to catch bottoms all day off the 20 EMA. So the bots can get wrecked and we get a better entry than them. Alright, so I saw somebody mentioning AVAX. Same price, same pattern as everything else in the market. So it's good. Like when you see the pattern like this, that means it's just following the market. So if Bitcoin is bullish, then AVAX will go up. It's all market makers. But if I'm gonna long AVAX, I'm not longing here, that's first of all. I would long around this area from 45 to 48, or else I wouldn't long it at all. See, the algos buy here, and then below here they'll stop out, so you'll get more selling. And then over here in the green area, how we're smarter than algos, we know that there's trapped longs here and aggressive longing here. But like I said, we try to long as close as possible to invalidation. And I put the level here, so you know, just be patient. But I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream. I will upload the video on YouTube after. Thank you guys for joining. And just to summarize, I'm looking to play intraday positions here, but overall, I would look to start longing from 38. We'll take a small long here, and then we'll try to long from 35 to 37 with invalidation below 35. So just being patient and looking to capitalize if we do start to trend up. All right, so thank you guys for joining. Appreciate everyone. Hope you guys don't get wrecked. And yeah, join the Discord. Follow my YouTube or subscribe to my YouTube. And yeah, we'll upload the video. And I'll see you guys on Twitter or the next stream or Twitch. Peace out, guys.